Welcome to this week's video. We got our upstairs insulation done and a fair amount of the drywall done upstairs. Also got this door installed at the end of my house after we got the concrete done last weekend. So this door was the last thing to go in. After we got that done, I didn't want the threshold to get dirty, so we were able to get this door in. It had to be a custom made door to fit the space, and it still took a lot of cutting and wiggling around, but we finally were able to get it in. And then we got our electrical started. So a friend from here started doing the electrical. I didn't get much video of us actually doing it or him actually doing it. I didn't spend much time with it because I don't know at all what I'm doing, but this is how we did it. We tacked in these 2x4s or just scraps of wood into the studs and then screwed the boxes in the front. This is my bathroom. That's my switch above my, going to be the switch above my mirror. The main light there dangling down for that. And then there's going to be a switch over here for that main light. And then over under the window is going to be my tub, and I'm going to have another light switch with another light above that. So I'm planning to probably put those on dimmer switches. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then we got started with the insulation in the walls. I got this insulation because I couldn't get it. You can't find insulation with bat on the back of it that would fit in nicely between studs. So I got this and then doubled it over and put it in the spaces, so hopefully it would fit and not sag and fall down too much later on. Yeah, that's basically how I did it. This insulation that I was using here was not very itchy or sticky because it was I think glass wool insulation, but then later I did get mineral wool insulation, and I had to wear gloves and a mask because it really got in my lungs and would really make you itchy if you didn't wear gloves. But this stuff is actually a lot nicer to work with, but I think the mineral wool will do a little better under certain circumstances. I don't know the ins and outs of all of it, but this is basically what I did to fill out my walls with insulation. I've got some insulation on the outside also, but hopefully between the two of them it'll work out well. So this is putting the mineral wool insulation above my stove at the end of my house, above that door that you would have seen at the beginning of the video. I split it apart for those between the studs that were not very far apart under that window, and just kind of stuffed the insulation around wherever I could fit it in. And as you can see here, I was wearing a mask because if you get the stuff in your nose or mouth or whatever, lungs, it'll start. My nose started running and it just gets really itchy stuff. It's a pain to work with, but hopefully once it's stuffed behind my walls and out of sight and out of reach, then it'll stop bothering me. And then once we were done the insulation, or actually before we were done, but we got started with the drywall on the outside or on the walls to cover it all up. This is going to be my daughter's bedroom. I actually think we're going to move them from the bedroom from downstairs to up here in the end, and then in the front there is going to be a bit of a balcony overlooking the main house area for like a play area, etc. But we got started cutting this out, cutting the outlets out. It's a little bit of a pain to get up there at the rafters where the rafters run into the wall to cut that, because you have to cut every single one of those beams out. So hopefully mudding is not too much of a pain either, but we'll get started at that next week. Hopefully get a fair amount of mudding done, and I will probably start working on my bathroom next week, tiling it and getting the rest of the drywall done in my bathroom. And then here's the last piece going in, cutting it and getting it to shape. And there you can see the room with that window out there. I'm probably gonna have to put a block or something on these windows so that my children don't fall out. And then here's a walk around. This is our master bedroom, window out our master bedroom at the end. And you can see we've got that end wall drywalled up with a lamp or light gonna be in the very end, and receptacles along there. And then the other end wall above my stove. And a look back around and over into the addition, upstairs addition. This is gonna be that balcony. This is gonna be a play area or whatever you want to call it in the front. And then I'm gonna put a short wall across there for the back bedroom area. And I also got some tongue and groove there underneath these eaves. I thought of putting drywall there, but I thought tongue and groove might flow a little better and it might work a little better, so I put it there. If I get tired of it, I'll do something else. I might put a wall a little further out later on, but for now that looks nice and finishes off that area. And this is the entrance into my main house from the door. You can see as we come in, and I got the back of the kitchen drywalled right there, so this kind of gonna be countertops or counters along that wall, and then this is gonna be the living area right there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.